Welcome back to JJW Outdoors. Justin here today with an awesome video. In my Tennessee trip, I talked about a new bushcraft tool. Today I'm going to show you exactly what tool I picked up in Tennessee. Here we have the Benchmade Knife Company. Amazing. The store was awesome. Here's some awesome photos from the store.
Go, largest knife store in the world.
So let's work some magic. Let's tear into the box. You ready? Here we have the Benchmade Adamas. First look at this knife, love it, fits well in the hand, but let's check it out much further than that. So Peeps and I are out here today to kind of test this knife a little bit, to show you what it's all about, what it's made of. It's a US made knife. It's CPM Crewwear steel, which is one of the best steels out there for a pocket knife. Plus, it has a really good low tension that you can put on this knife, is why I wanted it. So as you all know, I carry the Mora Garbird, which is right here. This is my good full tang knife that I can beat on, hammer on, and it will not break. I wanted to get a folder that I can do the same thing with. So here we have, we're gonna test these two knives kind of head to head and see what they're both made of. Let's do it. Let's first talk about the box and what it came with. So when I first opened up the box, I had a couple tapes, so I cut the tapes obviously. And when you open it up, it comes in this little pouch, which is really cool, extra protective. It's actually a heavy duty pouch, which is really nice as well. This stuff I added. This here is kind of a little manual booklet. Talks about the knife. Yeah, it gives you a really good description of everything and how to take care of the knife. So I will read about this a little bit later in the video. So I decided now will be the best time to share with you about this page. So as you can see here, there is a gold class, blue class, and black class. My knife is under the black class. When you go into the store to purchase the knife, they give you this bag, which is really cool. So I went to the Smoky Mountains Knife Works, one of the largest knife stores in the world. It was amazing how many, any knife you can think of was in that store. It was so many different kinds. It was really cool. On the outside of the box, you have your Benchmade, then you have your Benchmade here, Benchmade Knife Company. On the side, it says your Mini Adamas. It says CPM Crewwear steel. I ended up going with the Mini Adamas, not the full Adamas, because I just feel like it fit my hand so much better. And the big one was like out to here. It was huge. I wanted a pocket knife. I didn't want some big, giant, huge knife like my Mora. I wanted a small, concealed, compact little knife. Alright, that's pretty much it for the box. So let's wrap this stuff up, and then I'll talk about the knife a little bit. So when you first open this knife up, there is a load like over 2,000 pounds you can put on this blade with the locking mechanism. I absolutely love the locking mechanism. It's a little pullback toggle thing right here. Pulls back, super easy to flip open, flip closed. I love doing it. You gotta be careful though, because you will cut yourself. This is a very, very sharp knife. It has little holes that go through it, as you see here, 1, 2, 3. It's okay. They just made it a lot lighter, which I think was cool, but there's really no purpose for that. You have your lanyard hole. Peace, what are you doing? Peace, boys. You have your lanyard hole here on the end, which I'm going to come up with a really cool braid for that, so that'll be another later video. You can tighten your blade, loosen your blade here. On the blade, on the one side, it says CPM Crewwear steel, and it's Seibert Cyber Design. I don't exactly know what that is. And then on the other side, you have the cool Benchmade logo. But yeah, you have your army green and brown tactical colors. You have jimping here on the top, which is really nice, especially to carve with. Super sharp, I can shave with it. I'll get you a bit closer, I'll show you. Shaves like a dream. Well, now that I got a bald spot, let's get some wood, make some feather sticks, baton with it a little bit. Yeah, I forgot to mention you have your belt clip, really nice. See right there? It's pretty much, it's over half of the knife as well, so you have a really good grip on your pocket. I have no fear at all that this is gonna fall off.
Chris, what are you doing?
So yeah, that's the Benchmade Adamas. Let's get started. All right, so we have a log here. I'm gonna cut this spot right here first. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this again. We're gonna split this one. I have a couple more pieces we're gonna split down there. And we're gonna make a few feather sticks and we're gonna start a fire. All right, so we're gonna first split our little. It's a lot drier. This one's a little bit more fresh. This is just an old dead piece of pine. This one's your old maple. Let's get Benchmade out, and let's first split this one. Should have no problem with this. Oh yeah, no problem. Not even a concern. Look at that, I can split with my hand. It just split so easily. So that's no problem. More Garberg could definitely do that. You guys seen that lots of times in a video. All right, let's get our a little bit heavier duty one. Split it. Gotta move it. They have little notches. These little notches right here got in the way for a second, but that split that no problem. Get you a little closer with the GoPro and show some close-up splitting shots. I misspoke earlier when I called it a notch. It is really called a finger stud. As you can see here, they can definitely get in the way. So now I have the Mora Garberg here, and I have another piece of that maple. Let's split it with the Mora Garberg and let's just see how it does. This one has a little bit more of a knot in it. Like, as you can see, literally no problem. Here's a little bit bigger of a piece. Put the Mora there. No problem whatsoever for the Mora. I would risk my life on the Mora. This one, I don't think I'll go very big as a piece I just did for this knife, but I would probably risk my life on that knife too. But that's what we're here to test it for. Now, in a survival situation, each one of these knives will work. This is a full tang knife, so if you're going to be counting on doing a bunch of splitting, I recommend you buy a full tang knife. If you want a little pocket knife that can start some little fires like in a twig stove or something like that, I recommend you look at folders. There's a few different folders. I recommend Benchmade. I've done a lot of research on folders, and Benchmade definitely makes one of the better folders. This one is the military version. They have a little bit skinnier of a version, a little bit skinnier of a blade. It works. I've watched tons of reviews on it. They just say not recommended to split wood. This one you can do lots of splitting. Now those few little splits we did, this no wiggle whatsoever. The locking mechanism works. As you can see, it works just fine. But you won't have that problem with the Mora. So let's gather up the sticks I just split and we'll take them over to a different spot. We'll do some feather sticks with this knife and let's see how well it strikes a fire steel. Wow, it's definitely a bitey knife. Makes some awesome curls. Let's get another piece. Bites really well into the wood. Almost bites too much in the wood. Look at that. That bit a lot. Okay, as you see here, I have my Uberleben Fire Striker. See? Awesome. I'll show you what the Mora does really quick. Mora, I like to stationary it, kind of pull back like that. So you can get some awesome sparks with the Mora Garberg. Now this knife, I have never done this yet. I don't even know how it's gonna do. Let's check it out. Huh? Doesn't do bad at all. It does take the paint off, of course. That's every new knife. But it, honestly, this side I didn't strike it on is really round. This side's a lot sharper now. Huh, I like it. Alright, let's see if I can strike up this feather stick and this feather stick. See how well it does. There we go. So here's your Benchmade, here's your Mora. As you can see, definitely the Mora has some burn marks on it, but we didn't really strike it too many times. This one has way more burn marks, but this is the one we started the fire with. It striked the fire steel a lot better than I thought it was going to. The Mora definitely has better 90-degree spine in the back than this one does, but they're very close. I like that this one just folds up. It's tiny. This one is big. Obviously, you have to have your case, you have to have your sheath with it. It's heavy duty. As you see here, it's not a small package. I got the leather sheath. You can always get the Kydex one, but you can see the difference. Obviously pocket worthy, obviously not. For your bushcraft survival kit, I recommend the peeps, watch out. I recommend the Mora because it is a full tang knife and it will never break on you. This one I will never trust doing like anything bigger than this around. I mean, I don't think I'd ever trust splitting anything bigger around than what this was. Just because it's a folder, it's not meant to split wood. So there you have it, the Benchmade Adamas. A new bushcraft tool in my collection. I am so excited to use this, continue using this knife. You're gonna see this knife a lot more in all my videos. So there you have it, a knife from the largest knife company in the world, from Tennessee, brought all the way back to Michigan. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you want to see more awesome knife videos, I have a lot of knives in my collection. Just let me know in the comments below. That'll be awesome. I have different types of Moras. I can go head on Moras, and I have different folders that I can try out as well. Thank you for watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Come peeps. Let's keep going, buddy.